What's up, guys? I have a treat for you. If you have been a part of the internet since its creation years ago, then you have probably stumbled across the incredible pool of intellectuals that is bodybuilding.com forums, where you will find a lot of advice, good or bad, just advice from the most alpha of males on the internet, basically. And so today, since there is a lot of sex talk on there and there's a lot of relationship talk, I'm going to go through some of the forum posts, read some to you guys, react to some of them, respond with what I think about them given the topics, and we'll go from there. Now, I know it's called bodybuilding.com, and to be honest, I have never gone through their advice on fitness. So I'm not saying the forum is bad if you're going there for fitness advice, but sometimes on the relationship side, the dating side, the sex side, you'll get some crazy people in there with their $1 million opinions. So yeah, let's check it out, okay? Alright, this one right away stands out to me. This guy is in serious trouble. It says, "Help me, I am falling for a dirty slut." I don't see how that's a problem. Alright, help me, I'm falling for a dirty slut. Alright, I'm kind of dating this girl lately. We have hooked up a few times last weeks. Okay. And I think she wants to turn serious now. I would love to. She is one of the most beautiful girls in school, but I don't really know her that well. It's just that I get the one-itis incredibly easy. Just with a kiss, I start having feelings. I know, lame. Like I said, these are all alpha males, so if you're not banging at least 50 chicks a week, then you're basically beta and you're pathetic. So this girl is a effing slut. Like a couple years ago in her last school, she would give blowjobs to guys just for a faking gram of coke. She has effed with random guys just for the heck of it. She has a bad reputation in my school. I'm a good guy, he says. Good grades, don't smoke, drink just a little, gym every day. I know I deserve more than this, no matter how hot she is, how beautiful she is, how funny, etc. I deserve much more than that. Her past is something I can't just ignore. I can't even trust her. Having one-itis suck. I need to send this beautiful woman to eternal damnation. I'm not getting together with some whore. So, first comment, do it for the STDs. Yeah, I mean, that you run that risk if she's doing, especially if drugs are involved, that scene gets a little sketchy to me. Ignore her and move on, says another guy. Since you get attached with chicks easily, go out and bang other girls. You will fall for them and won't have time to think about this whore, right? So like I said, perfect, honest advice. Don't go with this whore. Just banging a bunch of other whores and you'll find one that is the acceptable level of dirty whore, and then you can be with that girl forever. This video is going to get blocked or age restricted. And I'm just browsing a forum, an innocent bodybuilding forum. So, alright, this guy with the wisdom, okay? Imagine how many penises have been in her mouth. I'm going to skip over that one because it's a little graphic for my content. Oh my gosh. So, a lot of mixed advice on this one. Some people are saying ditch her, some people are saying marry her because she's the one. Well, any behavior like that she's doing is pretty dangerous and pretty risky, and it's not too intelligent because there are a lot of consequences that go along with having sex, from STDs to having kids if you don't want kids, and it's not fair to that child to bring that child into the world if you're not ready for it, so don't do that. But it does say something about her lack of kind of self-respect and just kind of willy-nilly throwing out her sexuality wherever she wants just for the heck of it, as you say. So this is a little bit problematic, I would say. But you might be the one that changes her. I have seen a lot of women that go through phases like this where sex is totally meaningless. And a lot of the times they're doing that and they're making it meaningless because they want it to be meaningless for some reason. So either they were abused or something traumatic happened, or they are addicted to porn, something like that, and they feel this internal guilt about it. So they're doing whatever they can to strip away any morality, any humanity from the sex, and just turning into this meaningless thing so that they can cope with the trauma or the tragedy that they have experienced, which is a sad thing, honestly, but it could possibly not be something that you want to deal with at this point in your life, but she does need to deal with it, and who knows, you could be that guy that saves her from this self-destructive, risky behavior. And then you're pretty alpha, and you can post about it on bodybuilding.com, how you conquered the whore and turned her into a monogamous whore. Whatever you want, alright? Let's go to another thread. How much sex in a healthy relationship? So before I even read this post, based on the title, I would say it's as much as you two in your sexual relationship are happy with and are content with. And to me, if you are posing this question, that means that you are not content with however much sex you're having, because you're trying to ask, is this normal? Because maybe you want less, maybe you want more. And so it tells me that you're not content with it if you're already asking this question. But let's see. How much sex in a healthy relationship? How much sex do you think is normal in a long-term relationship, like weekly? Past honeymoon phase and all that, I will tell you why I'm asking in a little bit. So stay tuned, because he'll tell us all about his sex. I'm sure it's amazing because he's an alpha. Anyway, what is normal weekly? It's like I said, it's whatever works for you and your partner. If you're asking, is it enough or is it too much, then there probably is a discrepancy between what you want and what is actually happening if you're trying to get validation or some answers from someone else online. So there's your answer right there, that you need to figure out what you want and need, and then you need to express that to your partner. But let's see what the more alpha males than me are going to recommend to him. We do it like 4 to 5 times per week. Would probably do it once a day if could see each other every day. So that guy's going to bang every single day if only he could see his partner every day. So there's that one. I'd be happy with sex every other day, but when we do have sex, I like to do it at least 2 times. So this guy, he can't get enough once he has it. But then he's like, let me wait a day and build up that sexual tension again, that sexual energy, and then I'll go at it again for another 2 times. So yeah, everyone's different, and that's why you need to figure it out with your partner. Alright, so here's the OG poster. Yeah, 3 to 5 appears to be right in my case. The girl I'm with now thinks that more sex equals more affection and love or something, and it is coming to a point where we are having to talk about it. Just wanted to get some clarity. So it appears that he's having too much, and his partner wants so much that he's got to talk about it. And yeah, that's the answer. Talk to your partner. Figure it out with your partner. You don't have to go to bodybuilding.com forums to ask this question. When you have your partner literally right there, the actual person you're having sex with, you could talk with her and have this discussion with her, and you'll get the most accurate answer, honestly. Everyone's sex drive is different. Alright, I'm going to do one more thread because this video is going to take forever. And so, what should I see? Alright, should I end things with this girl? I'm going to give some dating advice now, okay? Putting back on my psychology hat. I'm going to help this guy out. Okay, never mind. His post is way too long. Alright. What's her deal? Let's see what her deal is. There's this girl at work on the shift before me who I've never interacted with but acts strange toward me. For instance, occasionally I'll catch her staring at me out of the corner of her eye, even when I'm at a distance. Also, whenever we're close by and make coincidental eye contact, she gets this deer in headlight expression on her face. Lastly, when I'm away from my coworker buddies, she seems to go to the area I'm in and even sort of follows. I even tested this by leaving the area I was originally to a different spot, and a few seconds later she came to where I moved. I would normally ignore these things, but she does it quite frequently, especially since she almost always stays over my team's shift. What's her issue? I I mean, so I did this video on the 10 signs that a older woman is into you, and they were like the most obvious signs of all time. I'll I'll put a link up top or whatever to that video in case you want to see it. It was pretty funny because all of the tips they were giving were like the most obvious things ever, and this basically hits on most of those obvious things that, yeah, this girl is definitely into you. I mean, what other signs do you need besides her to like take her clothes off right in front of you and be like, yeah, bang me or date me or whatever. So there's my opinion of the situation. Let's see what these alphas have to say. Pretty sure she wants to F you, but to be sure, show her your penis in the hallways at work when nobody is around. If she doesn't call the police, it means she likes you. That's some good advice. Yeah, that's all that needs to be said about that. Overthinking, bro. It's a salute like the rest. Who cares? That's great. This guy, start with hi. Yeah. There you go. Is this an advice form for high schoolers? If you like her, talk to her. If you don't, ignore her. Yeah, I mean, that one's pretty obvious to me as well. But, you know, some people are more clueless than others, I guess. So, to each their own, right? Anyway, I'm definitely going to do more of that because that was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun for you. Hope there was something to learn or gain from it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want more content like this or just sex advice, relationship advice, dating advice in general, come back. Definitely subscribe and, you know, share this video to all your possibly beta male friends that need the expert alpha advice that, you know, even I need at some points. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. I mean, you better.